It's so hard to like understand where to park. It doesn't.
Don't stress about that.
It's annoying. Oh, I don't have petrol either. We'll just stop just up the road real quickly.
It's okay.
It should be open up the road, I think. Oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It won't be open. Alright, no, I'll get it on the way home. It'll be right.
Are you sure?
If there's a 7-Eleven on the way, we'll stop.
Okay.
If not, just shoot me for
I might as well film here because there's not much to film today. Hi guys, good morning. So I'm finally on my way to Japan and it's so fun. I'm very excited. Just a lot happened this morning and it's just really funny. So my boyfriend dropped me off today and then he was asking, like he was saying that he was going to drop me off at the international airport, and I was saying that my flight goes to Cairns, so I should get off at the domestic airport. So when we came in, I realized that I forgot to bring my printed out boarding passes. So I approached this lady from Jetstar and then the machine wouldn't give me my boarding pass again. So I was like, oh, what's wrong? And I just put in my boarding pass number. And then it came up with an error message saying that I should be at the international airport because I'm on, like there's a connecting flight which is international. So that was quite funny already. So he was actually right. And then the next thing is, so we went upstairs to go through the initial like security thing where you put your like all of your stuff through the machine and they just scan it, and then when you get to the end they scan you for any sorts of traces of explosives and stuff like that. I had no idea that for the first scan the alarm went off for me, so I freaked out a little bit. I was like, I have no idea where that's from. I wonder why I'm getting like why the alarm's going off for me. And I was like, oh, is it the battery of the drone? Is it something on my clothes? And she was just like, nah, it's okay, I'll just clean it and do it again. So at least for the second time when she did it, it was all clear. And I was like, oh, thank God. But for today, I'm very excited, guys. So there won't be much for today because I'll pretty much be on a plane and in the airport for almost the whole day. Nothing too exciting. Medyo kalibog akong agibash. Pero yung si Kuya 8:19. Nya sa kuno ba ang grabe sa kastrikto diri sa oras. So nato ko 15 minutes. It's also very cold. It's so weird traveling in the rain. I suddenly feel like I'm homesick. I finally naabot na siya. Our hostel is on the right hand side. Yay! Here it is. It feels so good to be lying down. Hey there guys, welcome back to today's vlog. I actually don't think I should vlog today because I just feel really sick. I don't know if you can tell in my voice or maybe in the way that I look, but I just feel like I have the flu. This is just the worst time to get the flu. So what I would just want to do is, like, it's already 3:18 in the afternoon and I haven't been outside. I've just been sleeping and then ate the noodles that I bought from last night. I just feel really sick and I just wish I was home at the moment because it sucks to be sick abroad and not have anyone with you. So I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications, because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and then I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy, look for some medications because I just really want to feel better by tomorrow at least, and
Just need to get more tissue for my nose, and then coffee because I have a really bad migraine. Hi guys, so I've already bought my medicine and I already got heat tech clothes from Uniqlo, and since I still have a migraine I just decided to get coffee, and with the coffee I just looked at the menu and decided that I want to try out the toast as well. So this is what I got. Hi guys, so I'm back at the hostel and thank God I just feel so much better. The medicine that I bought from the pharmacy earlier was really good, like it just worked right away, and I don't have a migraine anymore, probably because of the coffee, because that always works for me as well. So I just feel so much better. Since I feel a bit bad about not having much information to share with you for the first like 2 nights and a day that I've been here, I think I just want to make a video about what I brought with me to Japan. So the first thing that I have here is I brought with me these cubes. So they're called like packing cubes, and these are very useful when it comes to putting your clothes in them, or just it just helps in general when it comes to organizing your stuff. So I just brought a few extra ones with me. So these are empty, but I was going to use them if in case I have dirty clothes I could put them in one, or if I just needed some extra storage to bring around with me, I'll just put it in this one. Like I don't really care if these are cubes that are supposed to be for luggage. If I need extra space I'll just bring this around with me. So the other ones I've already used, like for example this one here. So inside of this I have pretty much all of my cords and cables and my power bank, except for this guy here. So this is my power board, and I read that it's really important for you to bring one of these, especially if, for example, you're like me and you have a lot of gadgets with you that you might need to charge every night, and not it will just be a lot more convenient if you bought a power board and then you just get an adapter. So in Japan they use these adapters. So these are the same as the ones we have in the Philippines, but in Australia we have different ones. So again, I have my power bank, just very important if in case I'm on the go and one of my gadgets needs to be charged. And then this is just a random mix of like my earphones and then my chargers and other cables that I need to use on the trip. So again, I have my power bank, just very important if in case I'm on the go and one of my gadgets needs to be charged. And then this is just a random mix of like my earphones and then my chargers and other cables that I need to use on the trip. So I have them all in this bag so that they're not a huge mess. So the next thing I'll show you is another cube, and in this cube I just have my slippers and a pair of boots, and so I pretty much brought 2 boots and thongs, and that's it. But of course I wore one of them on the plane to save a bit of space. So these are the ones that I have been wearing so far, and I wore this on the plane as well because I felt like this was a bit hard to put in the luggage. So I bought this pair of slippers. So I got this from Kmart for like $3. And then these boots because I plan to go, not really hiking, but I'll be in a snowy area that maybe needs a bit more of like this grip at the bottom. And I bought this from Spend This. No, I actually didn't buy it, my mum bought it for me. So I was very lucky because she paid for this, because I was like, oh, I really need a pair of boots, but I want boots that are really cheap. But these were like $49, which isn't bad, but I was like really on a budget. And so she decided to buy this for me, and then I just paid for lunch, I think. The last cube that I brought with me is like a smaller one. This is where I put my important documents, like my passport, my money, because you have to remember that Japan is mainly a cash country, so it's hard for you if you just have your credit card or debit card. You should have cash. So I got this from eBay. It's like this passport holder. So there I have my cash, and then this is This is another thing that you might want to consider when you come to Japan. This is the Japan Rail Pass. This will only apply for the JR trains. So you have to be, you probably have to plan ahead and see whether this is worthy, or whether this is worth getting. So I got a 14-day pass, so I haven't been using this yet because most of my travel will be in between, probably later on. I think I'll start using this on either the 21st or the 22nd of November. Today's the 20th. So if I need to use this, I can just, because I can just go to like a major train station, because the 14 days that you use for this has to be consecutive. So if you start using this and then you still need to travel after 14 days, you would end up having to pay. So you probably want to plan out what further travels you'll be doing, because I think the farther you travel, the more expensive it will be. But I got this, I put that in as well. And then I also just have loose coins because I don't have a coin purse. I bought this transparent travel case from Chemist Warehouse, and I think it came with 12 different small containers that you can use. There are different kinds of containers, but there are like 12 pieces of something in it. And I used a few of them, but I had to buy extra bottles because it wasn't enough. But this is quite good. It's fitted everything that I needed. So this mainly has my toothbrush, toothpaste, my nail stuff, skincare, and like I even have like a small loofah here, which is really cute. My soap and all that. So it's mainly what I'll use on my like when I need to shower and brush my teeth, or my skincare. And one thing that I made sure of is I made sure I bought this. I actually have two different sizes. So these are just like Ziplocs, because if you haven't flown before, one thing you have to take note of is these stuff, like especially if they're in a twisty container, they could, because of the pressure in the cabin, I think, or the pressure on the plane, they might ooze out, like the contents might ooze out. So I'm actually really glad that I used these, because I'll show you. This is my sunscreen. And it's just all over the place, but since I have the Ziploc, it's kept everything inside, so it's not letting this get all over my other stuff. Because when I traveled before to Sydney, I think I had one of these and I didn't put it in a container or something, and I think it was my foundation and it just got everywhere. It was a mess, so these Ziplocs are very handy. I have another transparent bag, but this time this was in my check-in luggage. Oh no, this is in my carry-on luggage, and this was in my check-in luggage. That's because my carry-on luggage was already pretty heavy, so I didn't have space for it anymore. But here's where I keep just the essential things that I think I'll be using, like foundation, concealer, lip balm. So since Japan is so cold, I definitely recommend bringing lip balm of some sort. Like, I've been reapplying this throughout the whole day, and now I feel like my lips are dry again. So another thing that I have with me, I didn't get this from Australia, but I did order this in advance. This is a portable Wi-Fi from Japan Wireless. So they send it, you have the option to either send it to the airport and you'll pick it up at Ozpost, but there's like a certain time frame, so if you're not sure if you'll be able to get to the post office, did I say Ozpost? So I'll send it to the post office in the airport, and if you're unsure if you'll be at the airport before the post office closes, you better off just have it shipped to wherever you're going to stay. So I had this delivered to this hostel that I'm staying at, and it came in this cute thingy. So I rented this for 20 days, and I'll show you how much. So I get 187 megabytes per second for 20 days, and this is actually unlimited, so I can use as much as I can, but I think at some point it'll be a bit slower if I use up all the, like I don't know what the cutoff is, but the good thing is it is unlimited. I ended up paying 8,950, so 8,450 yen was for the device and everything that comes with it, and 500 yen was for the shipping. So again, that's 8,950, and then it comes with instructions on how to use it, and then it comes in this small bag. And what you get with what you rent is you get a power bank, because again, this is a portable Wi-Fi router which runs on battery, so if you're out all day, there might be, and you're using it a lot, so you might end up using up the battery and you might need to recharge. So at least you have this with you, and I'll only be using this for the Wi-Fi router, because internet here in Japan is really important, especially if you don't speak the language. It's just easier for you to go onto the internet and find things yourself. And it also comes with the charger, so I think this is for the Wi-Fi. And then it comes with another cable, so I'm assuming that this is a charger for maybe the power bank, or maybe the other way around, I'm not sure. And then here you have the pocket Wi-Fi. So it's quite straightforward, and it does have instructions with it, so if in case you're not sure, but you just have to look for the on button and just turn it on. And then it looks like I have to charge it, so I'll charge this later on. But you swipe up, and then it just says if you're connected or not. And then like the SSID and the password will just be right here for you to use as well. It's very convenient. That's all that you get for this. Plus, since it's only for rent, of course you have to return it, but you don't have to go all the way to where the office is. All you need to do is put it in this return envelope that they give you, and so you don't have to pay for it anymore. You just drop it and then you're all good. Another thing that I made sure I bought is this thing right here. So it's called a compression travel and storage bag. So it's one of those things that sucks all of the air out of whatever you put in here, so that it compresses it and makes it as flat as possible, so you have a bit more room in your luggage. So because of these, I was able to fit more clothes. Well, I actually only have probably 3 different outfits to wear for the 3 weeks, so I'll just be doing the laundry all the time. Today I did the washing for the clothes that I wore yesterday, and I ended up paying 100 yen to operate the laundry machine, and then 50 yen for the detergent, which I still have more of. So this is the detergent and I still have a lot left because I only washed a few clothes, and then 100 yen for the dryer as well, which is really convenient. So yeah, by the way, if you guys want to come to Osaka, I definitely recommend staying here. It's called Hotel Toyo, but I'll just leave the link down below. It's I found this on Airbnb, and I'm pretty sure it was $19 a night. Even though it is a backpackers hostel, which is good, so if you wanted to meet new friends and mingle with other people from different countries, this is a good place to be at. So this is where I have my clothes. So if I didn't have this compression bag, this would probably be like ×2, because I have a jacket which is really good for the cold. You know those puffy ones with like fur on the hood or something? Or you probably see this in one of my vlogs. But Kathy lent me hers, so this is actually hers, and which is really good because I didn't have to buy this anymore. But yeah, you get the idea. So I won't show you all of my clothes, but this is where I put them in, just so that I could have a bit more space in my luggage. And of course I brought the essentials, like I have a towel, I have my underwear, socks, and what else do I have in my luggage? Oh, I also bought this. So I got this from eBay. I don't remember how much it was, but this is pretty cheap. This is a portable weighing scale. So I just needed to make sure I brought this because, of course, I need to know how much my luggage weighs before I go to the airport, because I don't want to pay for excess, or I don't want to end up having to leave things. So at least I can constantly check how heavy my stuff are. So this is really good. And also I'll just show you my luggage and just I'll show you how small it is. So this is my check-in luggage. Again, this is the size of the luggage you would bring to carry on an airplane, not to check in. But I spent like $100 on this, and I didn't want to buy another one because it would be a waste of money. And I also just wanted it to be convenient when it came to like walking around Japan, because there are a lot of places here that have stairs instead of elevators or escalators. So at least if I needed to carry this, it wouldn't be too much of a hassle. But the problem is I don't really have much space for anything else that I want to buy, so that's a bit sad. But again, we're here for the experience and not really to buy things. Okay. Another thing that I brought with me is this small bag right here, which is mainly for my laptop. So if you've flown before, you know that if you wanted to carry on things, you could have one bag that would fit on the in the cabin. I forgot what it's called. The storage in the cabin. So you can put it up there, and then you're also allowed to bring another bag which will fit underneath the chair if you needed some more. But again, the weight for both of these, this is just for Jetstar, was 7 kilograms. So I still had to weigh both of them to make sure they didn't exceed that. But just inside this bag, what I have is of course my laptop. So this is just the 13-inch MacBook Air, and I definitely needed to bring this with me because I wanted to be able to edit on the go if I had some free time. Inside of this as well, I have my hard drive because I need more space. My MacBook Air only has 128 gig, so I put all of my videos here straight from my camera. And then I also have this card reader that I got from Ted's camera. So this is really easy. I just take the memory card out of my camera, put it in here, plug it into the Mac, and then it reads right away. So that's good. And last but not least, I have with me the bag that I brought on the plane. So I got this from eBay again. Here's what it looks like. So this is really comfortable. It sits really good on your shoulders so you don't hurt your shoulders or your back. It has like really good padding at the back as well. Has a lot of pockets to use right there. And inside of it, so I brought, I don't know what this is called. This is a tote bag. So I just brought this to use if in case I wanted to walk around and I didn't want to bring the backpack with me. So I could just fit my vlogging camera in here, my essentials like my money and stuff like that, and just anything that I might need to buy. So I just fit them all in here. And inside I have my headphones. So these are from Audio-Technica, and I use these to edit my videos. So when I need to hear the audio properly, I put these on. But of course I plug them into the Mac. And then I have this extra bag. So this is where I put my camera. So I have two cameras. I have a vlogging camera, and then I have this camera here. So this is the Fuji XA3. This is the first camera that I bought. So I just bought this because I initially just wanted to vlog. So I didn't really know that I was going to get into the vlogging business or whatever you call it. So I just bought this, and then I tried this for vlogs, but it really wouldn't really work that well. The focus wasn't good for videos, and you couldn't change the focus while shooting as well, so that was a bit difficult. And then I have another extra battery from my Canon G7X. So I had to, oh, it's not focusing. Okay, there you go. So I needed to get extra batteries, and I actually ordered initially from eBay, but they ran out of stock, and if I ordered from someone else it wouldn't get to my address in time. So I just bought it from Ted's cameras again. And then here I have filters for the Mavic, for the drone. The last thing I have here, of course, is the drone. So another thing, one really good thing that I like about this drone is it's so small, it fits in this tiny bag. And I have 3 batteries for this, but I had to leave one because again I was going beyond the weight that I could bring for carry-on luggage, and I didn't have space in my check-in luggage either. But these are the batteries. Hopefully these will be okay, or enough for me to use the drone where I am allowed to use the drone. So I have 2 of those batteries there. And then inside I have the drone. So right there, you've got the drone and the remote. So this is very cute. This is what the drone looks like. It's very tiny and compact. I really like the Mavic because it's really easy to bring around when you want to travel, And if you're ready to fly, you just have to get the propellers prepared. And of course you'd have the battery, which I didn't put in here because when you bring this on the plane, you're not allowed to have the battery attached to the device, just to avoid any problems like explosions or short circuits or whatever, I think. So that's it. That's the drone. It's very cute, very tiny, and very easy to fly as well. And this is the remote that comes with the drone, and all you need to do with this is use your phone as a monitor. So what I would do is I would just take the phone off of its case and then just plug it in here, and then the phone will then be my eye so that I can see where my drone is going or what my drone is taking a video or photo of. Yeah, and that is pretty much everything that I have brought with me to Japan for my 3-week stay. Hopefully everything will be enough. There are a few things that I wish I did instead, like a few mistakes that I made, but I'll probably make another video about that, just giving general advice. I think it's more appropriate if I make a video like that after the trip, so that of course there might be a few things that I'll learn as we go along. So probably make a different video about that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff that I brought with me here to Japan, and I still have like almost 3 weeks left in my stay because I just arrived last night. And again, I didn't vlog that much because I haven't been feeling well. Don't know if you can tell in my voice, but I still wanted to keep you guys updated. So I'll edit this as soon as possible and put it up so that you guys can see this. And I really would appreciate it if anyone could give me any suggestions, because I have a rough plan of where I want to go, but I haven't really planned the exact places that I wanted to visit here in Japan. So if you guys have been to Japan before, please let me know. What places should I go and see? If based on the stuff that I've been bringing here, maybe you could also leave a comment about something else that I might have forgotten to mention, just in case someone is watching this video and wants to know what they should bring to their Japan trip. But thank you so much for dropping by and for watching this video. If you liked it, please again don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more of my Japan vlogs or just all of my videos in general. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. I'll see ya.